Poor Luke.
This guy can't catch a break.
Can't catch a break, man. Luke was supposed to join us for this episode. Unfortunately, he got caught up with his own real life. Terrible, man. This is why I keep saying we all need jelly cards to become our full-time lives. Then Eric can just watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Whenever you want. Eric can be in the shop and we'll just turn Yu-Gi-Oh! On the TV. And Eric can just chill in the shop watching Yu-Gi-Oh!
I would do that.
I would 100% have just first season rolling on the TV.
I would do that.
That'd be
Excuse
sweet.
me, can I buy this? Shut up, kid. Yu-Gi-Oh's about to end this.
Can you keep it down? Kid, keep it down, please. He's going up against Pegasus. All right?
Yeah.
That would be sweet. See? Luke, we'll make it happen just for you, man.
Yeah,
we'll make
Luke.
it happen.
We're gonna do
for
it.
you.
Just for
Yeah,
you,
Luke.
Yeah. Not for us, but for you. And then he quits. He quits Jelly.
Soon enough.
All right. What topic do you want to start with first? Because I feel like we got a couple really good topics, but we can get into the Deoxys card because I think, yet another PSA scandal happening in the hobby, man. And I keep texting you guys in the group chat. I think there's a shift happening. And I'm seeing a lot more BGS slabs, man. I'm hearing a lot more Beckett talk. There was somebody just posted about CGC increasing their prices. And a lot of people are not going to be happy about that.
Yep.
Tag, I feel like is kind of slowly. Man, I don't know if they're like going away, but not too many people are talking about Tag as much. But Beckett, man, I'm seeing a ton of Beckett now. And I've been seeing a ton of black labels surfacing, a lot of BGS 10s, just a ton of BGS slabs in general. So we can get into the Deoxys talk, but let's just go ahead, run this intro real quick so we don't get tied up because we're going to be going on tangents. And next we're going to be 20 minutes in. We haven't even ran the intro.
Yeah, run the intro at the intro. Who knew?
What else is new? So welcome to the Jelly Cards podcast. And let's run that intro.
I thought we already did that. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, God, this guy.
Where have you been, man? Are you on the same episode? Yeah, good job, Eric.
You already did the hand thing.
Did I? I don't know. I just put the fingers up,
You
man.
said man, all right, whatever. It doesn't matter.
One day Eric's going to get this. He's going to get this. One day he'll be on point. But, let's get into the Deoxys talk, because like I was saying, yeah, what's up?
I got time out. I got to do a quick shout out to Ryan. I forgot.
Yes. Sorry. Shout out.
Ryan. This is, I got some, so for people who don't know, Ryan's a listener of the Jelly Cards podcast, and he found out that on rare occasions, I partake in some bourbon drinking or whiskey drinking, and he was kind enough to send 5 random vials to me, numbered to 5. This is number 1, and he said that they're, I guess, bourbons or whiskeys from his collection, and he wanted me to give him a try, let him know what I thought, and yeah, so I got the first one right here. Shout out Ryan. Could be bourbon, could be something else, could, honest to God, just be some really dehydrated urine. So I'm trusting you, Ryan. Thank you for the drink. I'm giving it a shot now.
Right, live on the podcast.
He's gonna start foaming at the mouth.
Damn, tastes pretty good. Tastes good.
Did you just drink the whole thing? Drink the whole thing at once? Okay.
No, sip it, man. Sip it.
Strong, good. Puts hair on your chest. I feel it growing now. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Ryan, man.
Yeah. Let me know which one the number 1 is, and I'm excited to. Like I told the guys, this is not going to be good because I'm going to have 5 weeks straight of having a drink.
Oh yeah, man.
I'm
just going to start.
Saying that he didn't give you a key.
Glass.
Mumbling.
Yeah, honestly.
Stumbling. Fumbling.
It's
rumbling.
a little tiny glass, man.
Yeah, a little glass. I think you'll be fine.
You're not getting shit-faced over
Hey,
there.
I don't know what's in here. This could be.
Hey, man.
Poison.
Cheers to
Jet
you, though.
fuel.
I got my Captain Morgan. I got my sugar-free fruit punch. Ready to
My God,
go,
dude.
man.
Why do you have...
Exactly.
My God, Jason.
Ready
why
to
do
go.
you have the
so
worst...
bad.
My God.
Maybe I should ship these to you, Jason. So you
No,
can
I don't
ruin
like
them.
bourbon, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I've drank. You know
Ryan,
what, man? I've
thanks for
had
the
too
bourbon.
much. I've drank a lot of Jack Daniels. Oh, dude, that stuff almost makes me sick now. I've gotten sick way too much off of Jack Daniels, man. So it's
So
like even the smell
you're
of that.
drinking Captain Morgan and then sugar-free fruit punch?
Well, yeah, I don't want all
Jesus.
the extra calories.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't send any to Jason because he'll just add some lemonade to it or something.
My God,
Sugar-free
Jason.
lemonade.
Yeah,
But
or like a Crystal Light packet.
yeah,
You know?
exactly. Swish
All
it
right,
around, shake it
let's
up.
get into
My bad.
some cards talk. But
Jesus
shout out Ryan.
Christ.
Looked like John liked it, man.
I do like it.
Yeah.
4
right.
more to go
4 more to go if I survive.
if he survives. All right.
Also,
so
semi-related to that,
Go.
did you see friend of the podcast, her post today on Instagram? Her Mike
No.
Evans rookie autograph card that she got from PSA is mislabeled.
Haley? Slidemania?
Yeah,
Is it
Haley. Yeah,
Haley?
Haley. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
'Cause
mislabeled.
yeah, it's mislabeled. They labeled it as like Blue Prism, but it should be Team Logo Refractor or something like that.
Dang.
And like, yeah, so
Right.
now she said, I think her post made it seem like she was going to send it back and get it re-slabbed and re-thing, but like, okay, and then what are they going to do? Just like, and then just
exactly.
like, it's a 2 now.
It's a sexy.
Damn. Did she
What's
post it
gonna
on her
happen?
story?
Yeah.
Yeah,
think
it was
I-
on her
I
story.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
no.
have to check that out.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that one out.
There you go.
Damn.
Shout
Hey,
out
man,
Haley.
PSA just struggling over there, but you want us to pay more money to get all these
Dude.
cards graded, but it sounds as if you're struggling over there to do anything right. You can't get cards back to us on time. You're making us pay more money. You're mislabeling graded cards.
Yeah.
You're damaging. You're openly admitting that you're damaging cards that are simply getting sent to you to be reholdered. And that is exactly what happened to that person's Deoxys card. And that was a rare, very rare Deoxys card. I think it was from like 2004.
Oh,
There was only 38 PSA 10s in existence.
she lost like 5 figures of money. I keep saying she for some reason. I feel like it's she. It might have been a guy. I don't know. Whoever that person was. But yeah, it was like a $40,000 card.
Yeah.
$1,000 was the
Yes.
last was the sold price for that card. So, quick
PSA
elevator
is getting
pitch.
sued.
Yeah, quick elevator pitch. The person had that rare Deoxys card. It was already graded in a PSA 10. It was in one of the old PSA slabs, though. They sent it back into PSA simply to get the card reholdered, get it in a new slab. PSA sends them back a message saying, whoops, sorry, we accidentally damaged the card while
Man.
in the process of being reholdered and regraded it and gave it a PSA 6. But it's okay, though, because we are willing to pay you an amount for our, our bad, our mistake. And they offer them like just under $20,000 for a card that just sold for $45,000 on whose account? On PSA's account.
eBay account. That's right.
And they said this is the fair market price. What they consider based off of recent sales, this is a fair market price that we can offer you of $19,000 whatever. And that card just sold on their own PSA account for $45,000.
I don't know. Somebody's getting hit or something. I don't know. Something has to happen.
I agree.
Someone
Well,
has to feel my
yeah.
wrath.
Well, let me ask you guys, if you guys had such a rare card like that, because I was reading in like certain fucking forearms, some
Sick, dude.
forums, in certain forums, some people were actually questioning why the person would have sent that card back in to get reholdered, why they wouldn't have just kept it in the old PSA.
Sure,
set.
that's an easy like cop out to victim blame, but like what? I don't know. The only thing I can liken it to is like if you have a watch and you take it somewhere at like third party to have somebody put diamonds on it or something and they fuck it up, you're done. Like you're out. sorry, but if the manufacturer, like if you take it back to the manufacturer and they were to do it and they screw it up, they're beholden to it. The fact that PSA just like,
Hey,
I mean,
sorry, this happened.
I guess they're kind of like comping for it, but like
They are.
I don't want to blame this person for like wanting to do what they wanted to do with the card, doing it through the right channels. I'm honestly shocked that I'm happy this person didn't get the card stolen in the freaking mail, because
Yeah.
like that could happen, like, or lost. It's just like that's the only reason I wouldn't send it back, is because like if I was going to get reholdered, and that's your opinion and prerogative, go for it. I would stand in line at a show
Fair.
and like make
That's
them do
smart.
it, and I watch them do it, and I'll video
Yeah.
record it.
Right.
Because then if they screw it up, then I'm like, oh, okay, well, you're either gonna pay me that and the difference, or I'm gonna sue you.
Well, and that's what a lot of people were also
like,
saying too. You better lawyer up. Like,
Yeah.
lawyer up. They damaged your card. Like, and now they're lowballing you on the offer, what they feel is if a fair market offer is. But I mean, I understand why they did it. Like,
Yeah.
me personally, I probably wouldn't have cared to get it reholdered. If it's a PSA 10, it's a PSA 10. Doesn't matter what the slab looks like. But I understand, like, if you're looking at it from like a selling it in the future, the newer slabs, I guess they do tend to add some value to the card. Some people do prefer them in the newer slabs. Oh, that's also another comments that I was reading, that people were saying like, "Oh, well, it does add value to the card to have it in the newer PSA slab."
Yeah.
But to me, with such a rare card like that and such an expensive card, are you really going to try to take the risk of, like Eric said, what if it got stolen in the mail, lost in the mail? Now PSA ruined the card. Now it's a PSA 6 and they're lowballing the hell out of you.
but that's
You
like
know?
not that person's fault. None of that would
No,
be
it's
their
not.
fault. So that's why I
It's a
don't want to
very
make it.
unfortunate circumstance that
Yeah.
happened, and it should make people go, like, "What the fuck is going on at PSA? Like, what the hell is going on at PSA?" Because
Yeah, we
there's
wouldn't
way too
damage your
many
card in the
scandals and
garage.
scams that's happening. Hey, you know what? Bring it over to the Jelly Cards. We'll go ahead. We'll reholder it.
Yeah, we'll
We'll
reholder
put
it.
her in our custom jelly slab, smear some grape jelly right on top of it,
Seal it shut.
seal it shut
Send it
like
over.
that. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Bad.
What do you think, John?
Very bad.
Would you have sent that card in to get reholdered?
I feel like no. I think if you are going to do it, I understand that people do it to increase the value, and the newer slabs, I guess people like them. There's a premium for them. But if it gets that expensive, I am way too scared to do it. But in this person's defense, the only instance that I would do it is this. Like, I would send it to the company for them to reholder it, pay them for that, because when it gets that expensive, I'm even scared to use the garage to kind of crack it out.
Yeah, right.
But I feel like I've said it before on the podcast. This should never happen. Like, if you are somebody who creates slabs, you have to have like a singular, only we know method how to get this card out of the slab easy as possible to make sure that this card does not get damaged when we do it. Because not only for the reholder situation, but for the situation where, crap, we sealed this card in and we screwed up the label, or the card is upside down, we need to redo it. And so, yeah, man, I hope the person who this happened to gets fully compensated for the PSA 10 value and they get to keep the card.
Yeah, that's what should happen.
I don't know if PSA is going to do it because
Doesn't sound like they are.
I'm assuming I'm trying to take both sides as always. Like, if I'm on PSA side, their fear is that if they do it and it happens again, that's what people are going to expect.
Yeah, they're just gonna expect full amount.
Yeah, but exactly.
Wait a minute. You're upset that PSA might have to take accountability for mistakes they make in the future?
Exactly.
That's why they shouldn't do it now?
That's what they're
No,
afraid
they
of.
should. Yeah, well, they should get fucked now and then get fucked in the future and also get fucked in the past. How about that?
Hey, hold on. Don't worry though, because not only I found the offer, not only did they said as per our policy, we would like to offer the market value difference of $19,250 in the form of a credit on your account or check, as well as remove the respective grading fee of $188.99.
Woo!
Guys, they're
Wow.
removing the grading fee, man.
Yeah, we're good now.
Well,
We're cool.
now that
Why
changed
do I'm not
everything.
gonna lawyer up. They hooked me up. Not only am I getting a $19,250 check, I'm gonna pay for the grading fee.
Thank-
Thank you, PSA. I'm glad we were able to squash this beef,
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah,
even though you just sold that card for $45,000 on your own damn page.
this should never happen. And if it does happen, this is what you have to do to remedy that situation. Like, you have to. And if you're afraid that it's going to set a precedent, well, yeah, that's exactly what it's doing. That's where I was going with it. Like, yeah, it happens once every, I don't know, 100,000 reholders that we do. And so, yeah, we have to, first we need to remedy the situation, and then we need to make damn sure this never happens again, because
Yeah.
otherwise we're screwed.
Make it
And-
1 in a million. Figure out how to make
Exactly.
it 1 in a billion. Like, what are you
Bingo.
talking about? You make enough money.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not the victim here. Okay? The people are not the victim here. PSA
agree.
is the problem. It's not the person who resubbed it.
I agree.
Like, in
This
any
is
sense.
to go further. They also said, please note that our fair market value pricing is established based on calculating the average sold prices for comparable items, not based on a single sale / pending offer. Should you be able to provide verified sold listings, I will gladly forward them to our pricing evaluation team for consideration of any potential adjustments.
Okay. All right. All right.
So you need to provide us with
Yeah.
whatever
Okay.
sales
Yep,
you're
yep,
seeing,
yep.
and then we'll let you know if we are going to do it. But I'm going to tell you right now, we're not going to do that. Like,
I
I'm
totally
going to
get
be
it.
like, okay, you just had one sell for $45,000, and I'll circle PSA and say, you sold it. So why am I not getting $45,000? But that was just a single sale. We can't go based off of that, even though it was us that sold it. Like, we can't go based off of that.
Oh, man, you're going to get me even more pissed off now. This is also
That's right.
why
That's what's up.
I get furious with PSA upcharges. It is absolutely ridiculous that they have the audacity to upcharge somebody based on the value that they deem the card is worth. And now, like, crap
But
like
they
this
also
happens.
have the power to lowball the shit out of you as well.
Exactly, man. So,
These
ridiculous.
PSA offers that you see on, like, PSA's, like, on their app and stuff like that, they're lowballing
Yeah.
the shit out of people.
Yeah.
But there's so many people that probably just accept it because they probably don't know.
I
You
just
know what I
want that
mean? Like,
quick
they
money.
probably don't, like, they just want the quick money. They see, oh shit, they're offering me $600. When if you just look up comps, they're probably selling for like 1,000. But the PSA is going to turn around and they're going to sell it for $1,000. You know? And that's what I'm telling you, man. I think there is a shift happening. I think there is a shift happening where I think you're starting to see PSA's numbers are dropping a little bit. You're starting to see a lot more people talking about BGS. You're starting to, maybe not CGC anymore, but dude, I'm seeing a ton of BGS and a lot of black labels. What, John?
Well, I mean,
What's wrong, John?
Well, what are you looking at where you're seeing all this PGA?
shouldn't you theoretically be seeing not a lot of black labels? If they're
Exactly.
so rare.
Thank you, Eric. If
Well, I'm
you
just
do-
seeing like people are posting, like people are just
Yeah.
posting. But what I'm saying are people are posting more about BGS. We're seeing it in comments and stuff on videos we post, or just people making videos. Like, I'm starting to see a lot more Beckett, and I think it's because of pricing. Their prices are more affordable than PSA now, but I think people probably have the confidence because they're all owned now by collectors. So people still like Beckett was king. We've said this many times on our podcast. Beckett used to be king. That's who everybody graded with. So why wouldn't people like if PSA is starting to be risky sending it to PSA, why wouldn't people just shift back to Beckett who used to be king? Instead of like, I mean, yeah, I've praised Tag before, I've praised CGC. You know, I can understand people maybe not wanting to try a brand new grading company, not saying CGC is brand new, but for Tag,
There's
I can
brand
understand
equity.
yeah, John,
Sure.
you look upset, John.
I'm always upset when it comes to grading. We've talked
I
about this
mean,
so many times.
that's what I was going to bring up on that last episode or I guess 2 episodes ago with Warlug is like, right. I mean, it's illusion of choice. You send it to Becky, you send it to PSA. The same people are getting paid.
Yeah, exactly.
Ultimately, the same people who are fucking you on one brand and like making the other brand look okay, like they're still getting paid. So that's what sucks.
And
Ultimately is,
you're sending a Ken Griffey Jr. card, that's in a
yeah.
9.5 already, back to the same grader,
Yep.
and they're saying
Exactly.
it's trimmed.
Yeah, Jason, exactly. You just stole my talking point.
You send it to PSA twice, they give it a 6 and an 8.
Ridiculous, right? No consistency with any grading company,
But it's a
including Beckett.
necessity now.
I
I
know.
wonder if you would do
Grading
it.
is 100% a necessity in the hobby. And
I
Yes.
that's
wonder
the
even if
problem,
you
and
did
they
it.
know that.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
If you
And
did it
All
10
these great they
times,
all know it.
if you did it 10 times with Tag, would you get the same grade?
that's a good
Probably
question.
not.
Probably not.
Right?
People have
Because
already done it
like,
with Tag,
Yeah.
but like,
and they've
I
gotten
mean, I guess you could, I don't know. You'd have to
it
run
would
like a
probably
pretty
be
big sample
closer.
size.
If
Yeah, I
you
guess
sent like if you
theoretically.
sent that card, I don't know, 50 times to Tag, the same card over and over and over. Or if Tag should do that. Tag should take one card, record it, and just keep grading it in their algorithm. Same card over and over and over and over and over. Do it 100 times and see what the algorithm says.
Good idea.
If 75% of the time it's giving you the same grade, I'd say it's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Whatever you want to make your
Yeah,
threshold. Yeah.
whatever.
I
Right.
don't know
Yeah.
what
Agree.
they're,
I like that,
yeah.
Jason.
But
That's a
if
great
it's
idea.
50, but if it's under 50%, then I'd be
Yeah.
like, okay, we have some work to do.
Yeah,
But
you gotta
Tag should
tighten
do this, and they
thresholds.
need to record this and
They
make a
might already
video.
do this, right?
I would assume that's how they test their.
I'm
But
sure this is how they.
but they should send that out to the public.
I agree.
They should post that in order to get people to want to grade with them.
That's a
Because
good
if we
idea.
want consistency, and that's what Teapot's whole video was about when he sent in that same Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card, what was it, 9 different times. If we want consistency in grading and Tag, you do not use human graders, show us that we need to be grading with you. Show us that the percentage of more consistent grades is going to come from you versus what's going to come out of PSA or BGS. John.
First of all, yes, I want consistency in grading. But I feel like this is a whole nother topic in itself because
Tangents.
yeah, what else is new? We're going on another damn tangent. I feel like the current state of the hobby does not want consistency in their grades because that would affect their market value on their cards. So if Tag does it, that'd be wonderful. And I value the truth. So I'd be really happy to see that. And I would really appreciate Tag if they did it. But people just want 10s. They want the gem mint grade. They want the gold label. They want the black label. They want the, I don't know, the pristine SGC 10. They want the pristine CGC 10 just to make sure that their card has the most value that it can get now. And yeah, it's a topic that I feel like we should maybe talk about further because do you really want like full objectivity in grading? And if you do, how does that affect the cards market? All of the cards that have
Yeah.
gotten PSA 10s, if they get put through this quote unquote perfect algorithm, will they still get 10s? And how salty are you going to be when you find out that your once PSA 10 Deoxys is actually a PSA 9? How upset are you going to be when the Illustrator Pikachu that got a PSA 10 is actually a PSA 8.5? Like, so, yeah, man, I personally, for the sake of collecting, want consistency, want objectivity. But for the sake of being a quote unquote business or a card flipper, people only care about tens, which is poison in the hobby,
And that's
in my
what
opinion.
Jeff was saying in his on his podcast when him and Teapot were talking about it. He basically said chasing things is just as exciting as the card
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah.
You know what? I agree with him. I think pop reports, like pop counts on a graded card, to say I am one of like the Deoxys one, which is very unfortunate to that person. They were one of 38 people in the entire world who had one of the PSA 10s of that card. That's pretty badass to say. To say
I
I
agree.
have like pop ones, pop five, whatever it is, that chasing that type of like card is just as cool as the card that is inside that slab. And I really disagree with a lot of things that Jeff says,
Yeah.
but that was one of the one things he said where I was like, you know what? Yeah, I completely agree with it. We do it with Pokemon cards. How many
It's
times are we looking at for Pokemon cards that have low gem rates?
all the time.
Low gem rates that equals low pop counts. And now we are one of 50 people or 100 people. I got my Howie Pollitt card back, man. My Topps 1953 Topps Howie Pollitt.
Howie.
I think I am number 400.
Sick.
And that is 400 across the board. How many cards have been graded total pop count for PSA? To say I'm only one of 400 people in this entire world that has a graded 1953 Topps Howie Pollitt, nobody gives a shit about that card. That's why there's only 400. But guess what? I
But
fucking have it, and it
but
adds that much more, like,
Yeah.
that much more to the card now.
And joy to your collection.
Yeah, exactly.
It's cool, man.
Now I get like it's cool, man.
Yeah.
And it makes for a good story. The least graded player in the 1953 top set, and
yeah,
now
that's
I
a
have
good
one
one.
of them.
Yeah, that's
I have that, and I'm number
I
four.
like it. I like
I'm
it.
telling you, I think I am number 400.
It's sick. I think you should find more cards like that. It's cool to have rare stuff like that, that's what the hobby is. That's what collecting is in general. Like, it doesn't matter what you collect. Comics, cards,
Bourbon.
cars, bourbon. Yep, exactly. Who the hell knows? Postcards, I don't know, stamps, whatever the hell you
People want to
collect.
find the rarest shit
Yeah,
possible.
it's awesome. Gold coins. Oh my God, don't get me started on the coin industry, dude.
Yeah,
Shit's
coins.
crazy. It's
Yeah.
nuts. Scott Pilgrim.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Well, speaking of some rare cards,
Is it here right now?
we can shout out Chris Evans for being in that movie, man.
Yeah, man. He's
Speaking of
famous
rare
and he
cards,
talked to
though,
me.
let's see some show and tell. Let's see some rare cards, man. Let's see some cards that bring joy to us.
All right.
I'll start it off. I got 4 cards here. I'll end on a certain one. And they're all 4 Mega Evolution cards. Not this new stuff that's coming out. These are OG Megas.
Ugh.
Yep. First one tossing up. We got the Mega Pidgeot.
Love that
if it's
card.
gonna focus.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
So
This
pretty.
is Mega Pidgeot from Evolutions. One of my favorite artworks for the Evolution cards. Man, people sleep on
Whoa.
Steelix, man. Steelix,
Dude.
badass Pokemon, but
Yeah.
this is the Mega Steelix card. I guess it's not gonna.
Peg teeth.
Yeah, this is from Steam Siege.
Jack-o'-lantern.
There it is. And then one of my favorite cards in my collection, man. The Mega Houndoom from Breakthrough.
Damn.
Fucking absolutely sick card,
Beautiful card.
man. Yep. And then, we're trying to wheel and deal.
And then
God damn,
Mega
Jason.
Alakazam.
What
Mega
the hell?
Alakazam full art from
Why don't you
Fates
grade that?
Collide, man. Because I don't
as
know.
we bash grading.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
These were
exactly.
just so. Like I was
Bingo.
saying, man, I was back in 2020. I was heavily collecting into a lot of the Mega Evolution cards. My dumbass sold a bunch. Not a bunch, but I sold quite a bit. But I kept the ones that I really loved, like the artworks and stuff. I did sell some to Warlug, so he has some of my Mega Evolution ones.
That bastard.
Just sold him my Snorlax promo card from 151 because
You
you know how
idiot.
he's master setting and he needed a
Okay.
card.
All right, I take it back. Good
So I was
shit.
like, dude, I got that card, man. Like, what are you gonna do? Buy it for $60 on eBay? I said no. So I made him a deal. and he bought it off of me.
Good job, Jason. That's awesome.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I'm like, what do I need this card for? You know? I was like, if you're master setting, you need this card. I have it. We'll make a deal.
That's awesome.
So,
That's really
yep.
awesome.
So those are my Mega Evolution. I think those are the only 4 I have left. I had a bunch, and these are the only 4 I have left.
Hmm.
Damn.
But those are my favorites. Those are my 4 favorites. That's why I kept them. I still think, and my Mega Beedrill. I have the Mega Beedrill.
Nice. I was gonna say.
Yeah. But that Mega Alakazam, I think, is the best artwork out of
I
them.
agree. I agree with you. Houndoom second place. I love Houndoom.
Yep.
I could go. So this was part of our recent grading submission, again, for our friend. This is the 1997 Japanese Fossil Gengar Hollow, and it got a PSA
Yeah.
7. But I want to point out that
Look at that
swirl.
That's a really tight swirl.
Shit, man. That thing pops.
Yeah, it's a
Super
really tight
juicy swirl. The whole card,
Holy fuck.
like insane hollow foil.
The hollow looks great. I
Yeah,
don't know
Yeah.
why
that shit pops.
Is it
like
off
a-
center or what's the
I don't know
seven?
why
Is
it
the-
got a
is the
7.
back bad?
No noticeable like whitening. There is like a small nick on the top edge, but the corners look pretty okay.
A PSA probably damaged it anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
They
In the
probably
grading
damaged it, just gave it
process,
a 7.
they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh boy, this is a
Sorry.
7 now." But yeah, there's a really nice swirl right next to Gengar.
I see it.
If you're watching the podcast, you'll see it. If you're listening to the podcast, go watch it
Go watch
just
it.
for this moment so you can see the Gengar swirl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
PSA
Gengar
7.
looks really nice.
1997. Almost a 30-year-old card. Got a PSA 7.
I think that's the way to go, man. Just find people's collections.
It's the best.
Like
So cool,
those are
man.
been our best buys are from buying personal collections. So, all right, Eric, what you got, man?
What you
I
got?
got
Eric?
2 Neos from the show I went to.
Fuck yeah,
Pichu.
Pichu, man.
The reverse
Damn.
hollow Pichu. I think it's a promo. Neo premium file promo.
Sweet.
That's sick, man.
Yeah.
That's so
it's a
cute.
nice- it's a nice card. And then Togetic. There's also a nice little
There
swirl
is a
there.
swirl. I see
Yeah, I
that
see
too.
that too. Fuck yeah.
It's not as tight as that Gengar swirl, but
Yeah, it's not tight
Damn.
bubble.
Okay. Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
nice little Togetic.
No more
from
sugar-free
Neo.
lemonade for you.
Yeah, no more sugar-free
Fruit punch.
lemonade.
Fruit punch, man.
That's Hawaiian Punch.
Damn, that's sick though, man.
Yeah, those are cool cards.
Swirly
That's
boys.
Hawaiian Punch.
Sick. Cool cards, man. See, and this is what I'm saying, man. It's you gotta love just like collecting.
You gotta go with the Japanese, man. They know what they're doing.
They do. They care about quality.
Absolutely.
A rare thing in this world anymore.
Yes, they do.
You gotta find people's collections, man. It's so cool, like making deals off of people's collections that they have. And, hey, man, that whole grading order, man. I think we did a great job.
Yeah, I agree.
Really great job on it.
Yeah.
I also miss doing that. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. But let's get into a little bit of some darker talk though, because I mean we were talking a lot about the PSA stuff,
Spooky talk.
and we're talking about, a shift happening in the hobby. But John, you said you watched the video. Somebody's talking about maybe a possible revolt.
Revolt in the hobby. Yeah, so shout out Baseball Collector. I believe that's the YouTube channel. The gist of the video, I think it's like a 15-minute video, maybe shorter, is that he feels that there's a revolt happening in the hobby. And that revolt is tied to people realizing that they don't want to spend all of this money just to end up getting screwed. And that goes towards buying wax, trading cards, and all that kind of stuff. So he mentioned in the video that he has a pile of cards that he's been waiting to send to PSA, that he just has no interest in doing it because of how insane
So
the
do I.
Yeah.
cost
Yeah,
has
I
gotten
have
and the turnaround times too. So he ties it to like people getting smarter in the hobby because of the insane growth that
Definitely.
has come with it. And I think it was a wonderful video. And my biggest takeaway from it is that he feels like people who are collectors feel like they're getting priced out of the hobby. And I brought that up to Jason over here because Jason has been saying that for at least a year,
4 years.
maybe 2 years to 3 years time. He said that he felt like people are getting priced out of the hobby. So I just wanted to basically give kudos to Jason because other people are starting to realize what you realized years ago. Shout out to baseball collector too, because I'm blanking on Chris's channel. So Chris Soul runs a channel. It's like baseball card dealer, investor, collector, like collector, investor, dealer. I don't know what it is, but that's how I found baseball collector. And they're one of my favorite YouTube channels. So yeah, weigh in, Jason. How are you? Do you feel like
Well,
there's a
actually,
revolt?
I want to ask you that. I want to ask you. So, one, do you feel like there is a revolt happening? And okay, if it does, what happens to the hobby? Like, what do you do then if you don't want to spend the money? Like, if you don't want to spend the money on these ridiculous prices of wax, if you don't want to pay these ridiculous prices on grading cards and then have to wait 6 to 8 months to get your slabs back. I mean, it kind of almost sounds like the hobby will just die out. Or are you just going to buy what's out there? Like what's already created or
Right.
what's already like what people are ripping? Like how do you combat that?
Yeah. So in the like perfect world where people actually do revolt against the hobby, that would lead to prices going down for wax, prices going down for grading, turnaround times finally being reasonable. But the that's why I feel like unfortunately there is not going to be a huge revolt. You might have a few people that like decide that they're going to grade with a different company or they're not
So a
going to
lot
grade
have
their
done,
cards. Yep.
a lot have changed from
You
PSA.
got you got enough bootlickers of PSA Cards Max. Shout out Cards Max. Shout out
Right.
Cards Max.
Exactly.
Like they're gonna keep being like, oh yes, 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 until somebody dethrones them. Yeah, binder
Exactly.
superiority, buy at shows.
Yeah. Exactly.
What not to get off topic here, but we're about to go on a tangent and just
This
what
now.
what does the hobby look like if somebody dethroned PSA? Because we are all, meaning all of us in the hobby, are sitting on stacks of PSA slabs.
Yeah.
So what
Well,
happens to the hobby if Beckett becomes number one again, or Tag takes over as number one because they're the consistent grader? What is going to happen now to all of our PSA slabs that we have?
I
Well, yeah,
mean,
that's my point. They are going to go down. That's exactly what happened to BGS slabs. BGS slabs lost value.
that's what would happen. People would start paying a premium for BGS and PSA would lose its value. But I don't know, man. What's the only I think BGS Black Label 10s are currently the only grade that beats out the PSA 10. I don't know if the pristine gold 10s do it.
Pristine CGC 10s, I think, from what some research I've done, are pretty damn close.
Okay. All right.
Pretty damn close.
Yeah. Yeah. People are just gonna dump all their PSA slabs and they're gonna now switch over to Beckett. And then they just
And then it's just gonna
the merry-go-round
rinse
just
and
keeps
repeat.
spinning. Yeah,
It's just
exactly.
it's gonna happen all over again, but it's just gonna be Beckett. But yeah, it just came to my head. But we can get back to the Revolt because
Yeah.
I mean
Go, Jason.
I don't see it happening because there's too much money to be made in this hobby now. There's so much money. It doesn't like if you're smart with what you're buying, there's so much money to be made. And I don't want to touch on it because we want to wait until Luke gets here, but exactly what that Ty Wilson guy, what he tweeted out, those like 7 models he follows when when selling cards and to make money. Like there's just if you are smart doing it, it's damn near day trading.
Yeah.
The hobby
yeah,
is
it
turning
is.
into day
Sure.
trading. It's basically day trading stocks. If you're smart with it, you're buying up cards that you probably will only hold for 30 days, like he said. 30 days, every single day, every 30 days, you should be checking the price of your cards. And if they're dipping, sell them, get rid of them, move on. And I think that's what a lot of people are doing. A lot of people are buying up slabs. They already know a buyer, and then they're selling it probably either that day or within a week, and they're moving and they're just keep going. That's what they're doing. Patience is gone. There's no patience. The days of long
That's true.
holding and career holding and doing all that stuff, Or you just do the John's rule of 2. You buy 2 of everything. So you can long hold something, but then sell the other one at the time when the market's booming. But I think a lot of that, no one's doing that. No one's long holding cards anymore. No one's waiting. They're buying who's hot
Sad.
and they're selling it when the market bumps. And then that's it. And then they're moving on to somebody else and they're moving on to a different card.
Do you think that I do feel like I will give baseball card collector this, or baseball collector, the revolt against wax. I could definitely see that happening.
Yeah.
Like, people
I
are
think we
just-
are seeing it
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. Like, Fanatics is just gonna, now that they have all of these licenses, they have all the licenses for all the major sports, if they're just gonna keep raising prices, people are gonna start, like, realizing, okay, yeah, this is enough. I'm not doing this. But I kind of want to hear what Eric says. And then follow-up question. If people truly revolt from wax and all of the major hits stay sealed, like, how do you think that affects future markets? Like, I don't know, like a Bowman Prospect, Red Auto, none of them are in circulation. People aren't buying wax because it's too expensive, but then they're looking for singles
John,
and singles aren't available.
Guess what? It's gonna
John,
go
I'm
to the
doing
it's,
John, I'm doing the shoulder meme.
Go ahead, Eric. Go.
The big hits are never going to stay sealed because the big hits go to breakers.
That's right.
Okay.
And I was just about to say the same thing.
Like, it,
Touche.
like
That's not
so,
gonna be
like,
an issue.
yeah, it's not an issue.
Okay.
Like, so, yeah. And then, I don't know. I don't know. I think there's enough. I mean, sure, the revolt could start right now, but you probably won't feel the effects of it for a year or so, right? Because, like, there's still going to be enough newbies, or there's going to be enough people who are like me. Like, when I go to Target today and, like, it was chock full of basketball, like, Topps Chrome 75, whatever, baseball bullshit or whatever. And I was like, I
Mhm.
don't care.
You know,
Like, I don't care about that. Like,
as long as there's no TCG on the shelves, I ain't even fucking looking.
so I think it's good, but what are you going to do? I don't know. It's very interesting to watch what they should do, but something is happening with Fanatics. They are awful. So
Right.
they're awful.
If retail got back to like $20 to $30 for a mega box, would you be
I
more
would start
interested?
buying again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would
Because then it's
100%.
like, yeah. Yeah.
You know what? Start putting hits in them damn boxes.
Yeah. Right.
Give
Just,
me
like,
a
put
hit.
hits. Yeah.
Put me back to what Panini Contenders used to be, when you could buy a blaster box and get 2 autos in it.
Yeah. Right.
If you want people to start buying the product again that's on the shelves, like, all, and not just instantly go to the breakers, which, I mean, obviously these companies, they don't give a shit because
The money's already
whatever,
spent.
like,
Yeah.
the money, yeah. But if you want people to start getting back to buying mega boxes, buying whatever's on the shelves, you need to put hits in the boxes. Don't just tell me in small print you have the chance to pull this.
Right.
You know, you have a chance to pull an auto. No, tell me in this box is an auto and I'll buy it, because now I'm like, okay, well, at least, okay, I'll buy this box at $20 or $30, and at least I know I'm getting an auto. Right? That makes me feel at least like I have an opportunity to pull something decent. I'm not buying blaster boxes because I know it's bullshit in there. I'm not buying an $70 to $80 mega box because I know it's all bullshit in there now.
True. Great point, Jason.
So give me hits. That's why people go to all the breakers, because they want the hits. Nobody wants to pay these ridiculous prices anymore. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about with the TCG shit. Nobody wants to pay $240 booster box
Look what you've done,
for
John.
Pokemon to fucking reprint cards and give me the same shit. All because, well, it's for the players. Nah, man. This hobby is not just for the TCG is not just TCG players anymore. This is day trading. Doesn't matter if it's Pokemon, baseball, football, Digimon, doesn't fucking matter. We are in a day trading hobby.
Hate it.
And yeah, and that's, again, damn, wish Luke was on here. Because when it comes to business, we need to start doing that.
Day trading?
We need to not day trading where we're like, oh my God, like I need to be on there looking at all this stuff and like we need buy, sell, buy, sell. But that when it comes to the business, all this like, hey, hold for 30 years, like that can't even 6 years. 6 years, man. We've been sitting on Champions Path for 6 years. We've been sitting on Darkness Ablaze for 6 years. That shit should be gone. Shit should be gone.
Poof.
Because yeah, okay. How much money we making?
Lots of
Exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to start being aggressive with the shit that we have. Like, when it comes to the business stuff,
money. I like that.
stop having an emotional damn attachment to the stuff you're buying for the business. We all have our own collections. I'm not buying for Jelly to collect. If Jelly's a hobby, guess what? I'll do that shit on my own. I have my own collection for that. I want to make money too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I also want to make some money. We're buying shit to make money.
Most of the
I'm
time.
getting all worked up.
Yeah,
Fuck,
way to
man,
go.
I'm getting all worked up.
That Captain Morgan's
Yeah, too much
coursing
Captain
through your
Morgan.
I'm getting
veins.
all worked up.
It's
This
all
hobby
your
gets me
fault,
worked up.
Ryan. Way to go, Ryan.
You gotta take a break, man. You gotta watch some Yu-Gi-Oh, chill out.
Look at your
Getting
GX
worked
cards.
up, man.
Yeah,
Take
drink
it
some
easy.
water. Yeah.
You know?
I hear you though.
But this is what I'm saying. It's because it's like, you know, like the hobby's moving in that direction, and I feel what I'm saying we're getting priced out is like I do feel as if this is the way the hobby's moving.
You
Like,
keep calling it the hobby, but then you got mad about calling it the hobby.
No, but okay, yeah, in general, but okay, are we in this to just collect, or are we in this to make money? Because I thought we were in this to make money.
I want to make money to add to my personal collection. That's my goal.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So why can't we
Let's do
why
it.
can't we sell Champions Path?
I'm in, man.
Why can't
What-
we sell Darkness Ablaze?
Whatever makes Jason happy, I'm in.
Yeah, man, I just hold the.
Why can't we sell a $700 card that's now a $3,000 card? Why do I
Hey,
have
man.
to
We
twist
did.
your arm in order to do it?
Wait a minute. Who else has sold a card this year besides me?
I fucking did.
You sold your
Hair
Heracross.
cross.
Okay, fine. Me and you, Jason, we sold one card each. So don't yell at me.
Whoa. That Aaron Judge card I bought for us, sold.
This year?
Manny Machado, sold.
This
No,
year?
that's what I'm saying. No, the cards that I was buying for us, sold.
Eric left. You scared him away because you're yelling at me. What else is new? Getting yelled at by
I'm
Jason.
just saying, like, I shouldn't have to twist your arm to sell a card that went from $705 that you bought at $700 that's now $3,000.
Yeah, okay. Fine. I understand that. But what did I send in the group chat? A year from now, when that card is selling for more than $5,000.
Why do we need to worry about where it is in a year
Because a year
if it's already a profit?
we don't.
Why
I'm
are we
just-
worrying about what a card is going to be in a year from now and 2 years from now?
My point is we've sit on cards and boxes and all that nonsense for 6 years. And now I'm getting yelled at to sell the card in 2 months. And I did. And now I'm getting yelled at again because I'm trying to defend that if I didn't sell
You
it.
did the right thing, John. You're still getting yelled at.
Thank you, Eric. That's my point.
But the point I'm trying to get at is like, why are you worrying about what's going to happen in a year from now? You
'Cause-
sold it for a profit.
Yes, and I'm trying to turn that profit into new cards currently as we speak on
So
this
what
podcast.
do you care? So what does it matter what that card sells
I'm
for in a
just-
year?
But if you want to think of it like day trading, if you see a stock all of a sudden go like this, like,
Right. Yeah.
or like even if it starts going like this, you're like, oh man, you know,
It's
you
difficult.
totally see you see why it's hard to sell because you're like, how do
Hey-
I know if it's not the peak?
Okay, and what if it goes down?
Right. Yeah.
Look
I
at
understand.
the silver Wemby that we had. Silver Wemby, PSA 10. That card was at over $1,600. I said, hey, we should list that card. What did everybody else say? Oh, well, what if he wins an MVP? And what happened?
Could happen.
That card dropped. That card
Yeah.
went from over $1,600, and what did we end up selling it for?
We sold it
Like
for
$1,100 maybe or something like that?
No, it was more than that.
What did we
No,
sell?
we sold
What did
like
we sell it
14.
for? Okay, so
14 or 15, yeah.
still less.
What's
but
it
that
at
card
now?
still dropped.
Find it right now.
But this is the point I'm making. Like we need to get out of that. Like, but what
What's
if?
it selling
Like,
for now, though? Aren't they like really good?
I'm
The Spurs.
going now to find out.
Actually, I don't even know. Who cares? The NBA
did
is
we
so fucking
profit
broken.
off the card? That is all that should matter when
I
it
don't-
comes to what
Yes.
is
Yes,
bought
sir.
for the business.
Yes, sir.
But in a lot of cases, that's really, really hard to determine. Unless you're buying and selling straight
Yeah, we screwed
slabs,
up.
it's really hard to. Did we? What's it going for now?
There's one currently ending in an hour, and it's at 775.
Yeah,
That's
we
the
did
jelly
screw up
way.
because we could have sold it at 16 and then it would have been only $100 difference.
Or we could still have it right now, waiting, seeing that the
Jesus,
Spurs
what
are
is
like
going on?
Spurs are in a playoff push.
What is
Like,
going on?
I'm just telling you, that's why it's going for more than it's been selling for.
I hear you.
Like,
We made money. Don't even look at the card. Why are you even looking at the card? You know what? I was having a conversation with somebody. I'm glad that because I screenshotted this shit
God.
because I wanted to bring it up on the podcast.
No, here we go. Hold
Yes.
on to your butts.
Now, hold on. Let me read this stuff because I gotta there. So we were talking about selling cards. And he said, when the card is gone, it's gone. And then this is shout out to Ripping Cards for Life.
Ripping
By the way.
cards for life.
Said, when the card is gone, it's gone. Maybe buy another card if you can find it for a lesser value. I don't believe in having emotions with any cards. The market is the market. When it comes to the business, stop having a damn emotional attachment to these cards. You have your own collection for that.
I do.
saying the market is the market, but then being able to make another $200 in 2 months by holding it is like, oh, okay, that would have been the smarter decision with no emotions attached. That's what I'm
Listen,
saying.
Sure.
It's like,
Sure. But when it comes to a business and you're trying to make money and you don't have, we don't have this extensive inventory of cards, we need to start, like Ty Wilson was saying, compounding profits. We need to start stacking these profits so
I
we
agree.
can finally get to a point where maybe at one point in the business, we can hold that card long term because we're selling so much else.
I agree. I support that.
Like, let's get to that point. Then we can start long holding shit.
Yes.
Then we can start playing
Even then, by the way,
the game.
can't long hold. Nope. If you're really
You
gonna
can
go
maybe long
all
hold
in.
one or like a box, like how I pitched to you guys about, hey, we have 3 Champions Path, we have 3 Darkness Ablaze. Okay, fine. Set one aside. Set a Champions Path box aside, set a Darkness Ablaze box aside, sell the other ones, and then let's use that money, buy something else.
Agree.
We are not dumb. People might think we're dumb.
Nah.
We're not dumb.
Well, we're pretty dumb.
Like, we can understand markets. We can understand what might be hot in the future. And we're not making dumb decisions here. You get what you know what I mean? So
I
like,
agree with you.
I have all the faith in the world that what we buy is going to benefit us. But I think our biggest issue is we get too emotionally attached to what we buy.
There might be more people out there like us too, by the way.
There's probably plenty of people, and that is what topic for a different day for
Yeah.
next week's episode with Luke being on there because Luke is the big sealed guy.
Yeah.
He's the big sealed collector. And I do want to get his thoughts because he was talking about it in the chat, but that's a topic for a different day of eliminating the emotions.
Yeah. Okay. If you want to go fully aggressive, you can't hold anything long term. If you're gonna like even try to set one aside, no, that can't happen. Because then that I guess plants a dangerous seed in people's mind that okay, if I buy 2 of these I can hold one long term. But we don't want to do that, according to Jason. Can't get emotionally tied to it. And the reason that I do it,
I was only saying that to cater to you guys because I understand how you guys are. And I like, okay, let's find a middle ground here.
Exactly. Yeah. And that is, in your defense, Jason, that is the collector bleeding into the jelly cards business, which should not happen. And I'm trying my best to make sure that doesn't happen. And that's why I was like, okay, fine, I'll list the Charizard. Because I realized that you were right and I should not hold it. Even though I do think that within a year, that card is going to be
Sure.
worth more money. But I can't dwell on that, and nobody else should if you are trying to buy, sell cards for money. Like, once you sell the card, you move on and you go on to the next card. There's going to be plenty of mistakes made, but if you made money, try to make
It's not a
good
mistake if we
decision.
profit. If we sold a card at a loss and then it made money, now we fucked up. But if we turned around and made money off a card
See,
and that card ended up going up in a year from now, there's no mistake in that because we still profited off that card. Whether it's a 10% profit, 20% profit, we fucking quadrupled our money.
yeah,
Doesn't matter.
yeah, I hear you.
If we're making money that's going to help the business, it's going to keep us being able to buy more and buy more and buy more. That's the point of it.
Yeah,
Point is not to wait until, oh, well, maybe Wemby wins an MVP. Hey, congratulations to whoever bought it. I hope that you love this card and do whatever you want for it.
true.
Because I'm moving on now. I don't
Yeah.
need to know what's going to happen to that card in 5 years. That's my rant.
Are you done yelling at us?
I'm not yelling at you guys.
I
I'm not
feel
yelling
attacked.
at you.
Like I said, I did the right thing, and I'm still getting
Yes,
yelled at.
yeah. And I'm very happy for it because it helped us out tremendously.
Can't you tell he's so happy?
John, I told you that was one of the best purchases that us as a business ever made. In terms of like profit percentage, holy shit.
Time frame especially. Yeah. We
Yeah.
got to do that again. And I want more people in the group chat, a la Eric, a la Jason, a la Luke, to buy more cards. Because I'm the only one at 4 o'clock in the morning sending like 40 eBay listings and jumping back and forth between eBay, PSA.
Who was sending the cards today,
Yeah.
man?
I know. Buy it. Just do it. Stop sending stuff. Just buy it.
Or I have an idea. What if I just send you the money and you just
No.
buy it?
That's too much stress. I'm already stressed
What do you
out.
mean? It's so much easier to spend other people's money.
You
Not
know,
for
you know
me.
what's so funny is we all
Not
find
for me.
cards, we send it in the group chat, and we go, John, make it happen, man.
Yeah, man. Stressful
John?
stuff, dude.
Send the offer.
I don't mind if I screw up, which my wife might not like hearing, but I would be really devastated if I screwed up with your guys' money. If it's my money,
Hey, man,
well,
I understand there's going to be screw ups. There's going to be screw ups. We're going to
Like
buy
the-
and play
Our entire,
yeah.
sports
Existence.
inventory, sports card inventory.
I was going to say existence like John, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, that too.
Yeah, that too.
I fuck up all the time, man.
Yeah.
It is what it
You
is.
know?
Yeah.
We're only human.
True.
This comes from a place of passion
Yeah.
because it's getting to a point where like reality is starting to sink in a little bit, and I'm getting very passionate about it, and I don't want our dreams to drift away.
Don't let your dreams stay dreams.
Yeah. Reality's kind of creeping in a little bit, and I'm getting a little antsy over here.
All right, man. Pull the trigger.
And John's over here yawning,
Yeah. Too much of
boring him.
Ryan's homemade urine that I enjoyed.
Jesus.
Just kidding, Ryan. It was delicious. Thank you. Yeah, man. I'm trying. Okay. I'm trying my best to be aggressive.
Are we even still on a podcast? Because I feel
Yeah,
like we're
man,
having
it's-
just personal conversations.
Exactly.
Yeah, we
People
wrap
have-
this up, man.
I'm
People
so
don't care
sorry.
about our people. Yeah.
I'm
Cut this
very,
whole last-
very
But
sorry that you
everything,
listened to
everything
this.
we talked about, though, is I'm sure there's
At
going
least
to
somebody.
be, if at all, there's going to be one person that's going to listen to this and go,
Cut
you know
Ryan.
what?
10 minutes.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? I do this. I get too emotionally attached to these cards, and I make the mistake, and I just can't sell them.
And that's, if you're collecting, that's not a bad thing. Not saying it's a bad thing. But if you are passionate about turning cards into your livelihood, it does unfortunately get in the way of that happening faster, I'll say, which is fair. I understand. Like Jason said.
Somebody's laundry's done.
Like Jason said. We're pretty dumb, but we're not that dumb. So,
Well, speak for yourself.
yep.
We were
We're pretty
bored
stupid.
at night, but it wasn't last night.
Yeah, exactly. I like that. Yeah. I got you, man. I hear you.
Yeah, you can wrap it up, baby, man.
Yeah, wrap
Wrap
us
Yes,
it
I
up,
up.
can
John.
wrap it up. Yeah, everybody
Yeah,
who
John.
listened, if you made it this far
Yeah,
and
I'm
you
sorry.
if you have the
Jason's rant again.
capacity to tolerate all of the stupidity we just went through together for the last 20 minutes, I appreciate you. Thank you for listening. But in all seriousness, Jason does have a point. Maybe one of you who's listening to this podcast or watching it, maybe it like flipped a switch or a light bulb popped up and you're like, you know what? I am way too emotionally attached to some of these cards. If I do want to make it my livelihood, I gotta be faster, I gotta be more aggressive, and I gotta let some of these cards go, and I gotta move on to the next one. I've done it with personal cards, and I, of course, look back even though you shouldn't, and I have tons of regret, but do your best to not do that. Keep moving forward. Buy cards, sell cards, collect cards on the side. That's really what my biggest goal with Jelly was to make Jelly cards our livelihood. And then I can have a little bit of money on the side and I can fuel my personal collection. Still my goal. Hopefully one day it comes to fruition. And if you're out there and you agree, please follow Jelly Cards on Instagram, X, Facebook, whatnot. Pretty please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Or don't. That's fine, whatever. You can listen to the Jelly Cards podcast on both Apple and Spotify. If you enjoy the podcast, please give us a rating. And if you want to leave a review, that'd be really cool. I love reading those, so I'd appreciate that. And yeah, if you want to weigh in on this topic, go ahead. Thank you again, Ryan, for the whiskey, for the bourbon. Let me know.
Ryan.
Shout out Ryan, one of our few Jelly Podcast listeners.
Our only listener.
Our only listener who was unfortunately put through this torment today. But yeah, thank you, everyone. Hope we have an amazing week, an amazing weekend ahead. The Chicago Sports Spectacular is going down in Rosemont this weekend. I was going to try to go. So if I do go and I see you, please.
Yeah, I'll rock a jelly sweater or jelly
of course.
shirt.
Yeah, I'll wear my jelly merch. If you see me and you want to say hi, that'd be amazing. I'd appreciate that. I'd love to talk shop and keep spreading the love of this hobby and selling and buying from your friends at Jelly Cards.